All right, let's look at the last game with Shankland. This was in the U.S. Championship in St. Louis. I don't know, 2012 or 13. I played my usual passive bad opening. Yeah, I mean, E6 isn't the best move, but okay, I always play the most solid, boring move. I think I played this against Ginger Hashvili in the 1999 U.S. Championship also. That's where he said something funny after the game. We were analyzing it. The game was a draw. He said, "You played so badly in the opening, I couldn't play anymore." That was funny. I was better like the whole game.
I have to go after this game. I just, it's a school night. I'm such a bad, mommy.
Who's better, Levy or Eric?
To the end of the game.
Eric.
Tatev.
All right, Queen C2. Solid. Look how solid I'm playing. I'm the solidest. Yeah, nobody's more solid. I even saw my rook was attacked. I tried to castle here, but it was illegal.
Maybe Nazi's been playing, studying a lot.
No.
Well, nobody really knows.
So white's slightly better. I played D4, which the engine says is suspicious. But I messed up his pawn structure. So I'm down a pawn, but my position's pretty good. Pretty good. See, look at that. Put it in H. The engine hates that move. Now I'm threatening Queen H2. You got to attack Sam. He defended. Now I'm threatening Knight F3 check. He defended that. And then I attacked it again. I checked. King F2. Queen C8. The only move. Threatening his bishop, and now my knight can move away if he saves his bishop. Wow, the engine says king takes F3? What? King? Okay, now it says queen takes is better. King takes F3. So I'm down a pawn, but my king is safer, my bishop is great, but he has a pass C pawn, so yeah, he's better. Much better. A5 is good. Yeah, it doesn't like this move or this move. The moves that he played. Yeah, it says I'm equal now. Queen F5. He attacked my queen, but I saw it. Well, it says after A4, I'm better. I played here. Oh, A4 is a good move. Queen takes Rook A8. But then he has Rook A7. What's happening here? Why is this good? E5? Wow. I'm just distracting his queen. It says this is equal. Wow. Okay, I played this, which is fine. I mean, I played Rook A8, which is fine. Then I played A4, which is fine. Wow, it says I'm better here. Queen F3 is the best. That move's not the best. So I played Rook A2 and offered to draw. And the engine says I'm better if I take on F4 and then play Rook here check. So here I just offered a draw because I'm down a pawn and he's a lot better than me, and he took it, which surprised me. And he has two connected passed pawns. So all the grandmasters in the tournament who know that Sam's better than me, they're like, you're a pawn up and you have two passed pawns and you took a draw. And he actually commented, it's like it's on the internet. He said, I thought I would either make two queens or I would get checkmated. It's too risky. You know, I mean, I've been down a pawn the whole game and I've had compensation. But yeah, that's a very bad attitude. He's playing a low-rated player. He's white. He's got a tricky position. He has winning chances, but he's afraid. Yeah. It's funny, when the game ended, and I looked at it with the engines then, I thought they said white was better, but now the engines say it's equal, which somebody on the internet told me that it's equal. Obviously, I have good compensation for a pawn. His pawn structure is terrible. His king is terrible. My position's perfect. His pawns are 1,000 moves from queening. Yeah, so probably like in blitz or bullet, black's better here. But if he defends perfectly and stops all my threats, then he's got two passed pawns on the queen side. Yeah. Yeah, it's funny. I play really aggressive against Sam. Sack material and try to attack. And that's, usually I play really boring and stupid. Yeah. Was h4 a move instead of rook a2? h4 is a move, but that takes away the h4 square from my queen. It forces this knight to a good square, so that's not too great. Yeah, it wants me to take this. Somehow that's better than checking right away. Nobody knows why. Queen takes check, rook d2, king g1, carry the 1, queen e6. I guess the threat of rook a2 is better than the execution. Our time situation wasn't great. This is move 34, and we only had a few minutes left. Wow. Etc. Does Ben have a streaming schedule? I stream 24 hours a day. JAL3114 subscribed and said Papa John's. That is correct. We're doing the chess.com US Championship coverage. Tomorrow will be me and Bruce, I think, and the other co-commentator will have his Canty. And we'll be running the show from here. So there might be some technical difficulties since we don't know what we're doing.
We'll figure it out. We got it.
Ben, you made a comment about my wife while playing the Wayward Queen, but it was awkward because she was watching. But then I got the joke. My name was Macmillan. Right. Yeah, nobody knows about Macmillan and Wife. Maybe you've heard of it.
I've heard of it.
Right, nobody's ever seen it.
No.
Nobody. Nobody's ever watched that. And there's an episode of Family Guy where there's some criminal and he has a gun and like he's talking to Peter, I think, and the guy's like, you know, I'm aware that Macmillan and Wife existed, but I never watched it or something. Yeah.
Hey, JJ Timberwood, you're saying.
Yeah, JJ Timberwood. If I donate money to you, will you stop? Okay. Yeah. Nobody cares about your nonsense.
I do.
Yeah,
Hey, we
no.
like those 5 subs.
No, he doesn't have 5 subs. He's probably like a small child.
No.
Okay.
True.
Now, nobody's older than me. All right. So I'm playing Shankland. Ridiculous. So I got to get Shankland out of prep, right? So I played knight c3. Playing the Richter Veresov. All right. And I played this when I was a kid, but not really as an adult. So I feel like, okay, I'll play this because Shankland doesn't know it very well.
That opening sounds naughty.
Richter Veresov?
I thought you said Rouser.
Richter Rouser is another opening with Bishop g5.
It just does.
One guy's name is Richter, one's Rouser.
Sounds like something's going on. That's
No,
all.
no.
Tell me the words don't sound naughty. Hey, the fireman.
Yeah.
Continue, sorry.
All right. Should I ban Timberwood or no?
No.
All right. If Karen wasn't here, you'd be
We
banned.
love JJ Timberwood.
No. You'll be banned
Can't
soon.
ban him.
When Karen's not around, you'll be banned. All right. Yeah, because those people ruin the stream. They talk about themselves. I'm going to do this. Why aren't you talking to me? That just ruins the stream.
It's fine.
Yeah, those people should be banned.
Everybody's having a great time.
No. Right, but he should definitely be banned.
No, he's having a good time.
No. Banned. If he donates 100 subs, I might not ban him. I will. Okay, so I'm just trying to get the position out of known theory, get some weird position against Sam. So I did. Not very interesting. Then e4, yay, I'm the best. I'm not sure what, but something. So the game's not very exciting. He can actually take on h2, but he didn't. Yay, knight b5. Go, Ben. Yay, I showed him. I'm a positional genius or something. Yeah, it says I'm playing great. It says I'm playing great. It says I have a big... Yeah, rook a3 is the best move, too. Yeah, Sam's not known for being good at chess, so... I can outplay him if it's, like chess. If it's opening, then I can't outplay him. All right. And then I checked him. He pinned his own rook. Yeah, it says every move I play is perfect. It's like +1, +1.5. I must have been cheating with an engine. And it's funny because the engines back then weren't too good.
I'm sorry, what year was it again?
2007 or 8.
Okay.
Okay. This was in the Tulsa U.S. Championship. Frankly, terrible. Doubling up on the bubble up. Put it in H. Yeah, and the engine doesn't like rook takes e6. It says I'm better. It says it's a good position for me. His rooks aren't very good, especially the rook on g7. I have an extra pawn. His d pawn is weak, etc. My king is safe, so this is better for white. Knight f1 because I want to go to e3. Knight's no good on g3. Yeah, I used to be good. Now I don't know what happened. Yay, solid. Now we were in terrible time trouble, so I didn't play very well.
You used to play a lot. You don't play a lot.
No, I play all the time. I'm playing right now.
No.
Yeah, look how slow and steady I'm playing. Look at that. Great. Bam! The engine says that's the best move. If he takes it, I have queen takes b7 check. Although I don't see what to do after king e6. Oh, then I take this with check, and then I have 4 connected passed pawns. All right. He did take, and did play king e6. Yeah. Yeah, the engine says white's better, even though I'm down a piece. I have so many passed pawns. All we are saying. Yeah, the engine says I'm winning here. It says I'm the best. Yeah. I didn't realize how well I played this game. Now he's threatening mate. No, boo. Yeah, that's not a good move. I should play queen c6 check. And I'm winning easier. But okay, this also wins. He can't play rook d1 mate because it's illegal. Otherwise, I'd be in a lot of trouble. But if I make another queen, then he's in a lot of trouble. Okay, so this is funny. He goes here, and now if I make a queen, right? He perpetual checks me. Check, 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 check with this rook. I play king f3, this is mate. King h3, this is mate. That's a very funny, that's pretty sneaky, sis. Okay, so I take with check, and then I queen. Now I can run away from the perpetual because I can come attack his rook, and his other rook's not defending it. Okay, and that's what happened. All right. So this should be a win technically, but it would take 1,000 moves. But I was an old man even a long time ago, so I didn't care about that. I can't take his rook because knight e3 check. Tricky.
I was wondering what was going on there.
Yeah, well, he could have played rook c6 also.
And
but he's being tricky, yeah.
So.
Yeah, he can't take my pawn on b2 because I have queen a3 check. Okay. So this like Sam makes a lot of statements which may not be true, but only when he says something. And when this game ended, Sam said, that was a dead draw. I can't believe I lost. And this move I played, which came later, is the worst move I've ever played in my life. I looked at the game with an engine, and it said I was +5, like the last 20 moves. And it said the move that he played said was the worst in his life, that was the best move. And it's just lost. It's just technical.
And how old was he? Wasn't he pretty young then?
I don't know, probably 18.
Oh, he's older than I thought.
Yeah, he's 28 now, maybe. 29. All right, check.
It was 13 years ago.
At least. Yeah.
So.
Yeah.
He was younger than that. Okay.
Maybe. Or maybe he's 30 now. Anyway, my technique was good. You can ask Karen. Okay. Now watch what I do. I did it like this. I did it like that. I did it with the wiffle ball bat. Watch how my king does this, this, and this, and this. Then when he was dizzy, then I won. So he can't take my pawn now because I take his rook. So he has to go back. See? I infiltrated. And he said this was a dead draw. Because yeah, I was good understanding chess. Okay, then I decided my king had enough time to go the other way. It's the most fun we ever had. Yeah, now my king's on f6. That's better than h6. b7. If he plays rook b7, then I play queen takes knight mate. If he plays knight b7, it's illegal.
Right.
All right, so he played check, and he took. And then king h6, and he's in Wang Chung. If he moves his rook, it's illegal. If he plays king f8, this is mate, and king h8, I take his rook or mate him. So he played here, and then g5. He's playing for stalemate.
Mm-hmm.
He's like, if Ben takes this, then king h8, and if Ben takes it, it's stalemate, which is stupid because
that's all you're thinking about.
No, it's dumb though.
Yeah.
Like after here, like this is mate. So I just took with the queen, so there's no stalemate. Now king here is mate, king here is mate, and rook here is mate. So he resigned here. Yeah, that was the worst ending he ever played. That's when I was good. So I could outplay Shankland, ridiculous. Now I would just lose in 20 moves. But, good. Back in the day. I actually have a very strange score against Shankland. I've played Shankland 4 times in USCF and or FIDE rated play, and I have this win and 3 draws. And we played in the Pro Chess League, or the US Chess League, like 10 years ago, and he just crushed me. That wasn't rated, so I literally didn't care. My peak USCF is 2663, and my peak FIDE is 2563. Yeah. 25 years. Good. Yeah.